So I've gone into a completely different rabbit hole these days, and that is the CIA gateway tapes. If you don't have time on your hands, I recommend not going into this rabbit hole because it will consume your entire life and your entire consciousness. But essentially, what I'm learning from these gateway tapes is all conspiracy theories are correct, is what I've learned, number one. And secondly, how powerful your consciousness is, because essentially these tapes teach people to go beyond thought, right? Go beyond form. And it really is to show people the power of going beyond the mind and also the power of meditations. And what's crazy is it literally proves to us that every single one of us, we are intuitive and we are psychics. And this is what I'm really passionate about as well. Like, I need every one of you, like you watching this video right now, I need you to know, and even if you're going to laugh at me for this, I need you to know that you are the most powerful psychic you will ever come across. That you actually do not need to ask anybody or any tools for the answer that you're looking for. And all you need is to give yourself permission, like literally sit still for a few moments, take some deep breaths, listen to some white noise or frequency music. And they actually talk about it in the gateway tapes as well, like the type of frequency music to listen to. Listen to these frequency music, sit still, and have zero expectation. Have zero expectations. Literally get out of the way and watch what can unfold. One of the practices that they have you do is actually to take some deep breaths and get into your body, completely relax, just breathe as normal, relax. And then they ask you to receive symbols, right? And this is a good practice to start connecting with soul or connecting to the divine. And for me, this is the type of visualization that is more open-ended. So it's not like targeted visualization, but it's more like, let's see what consciousness wants me to see. Let's see what my soul wants me to see. And again, this connects to the surrender experiment, right? Which is allowing life to move through you, allowing the divine to show you the life that you could potentially live. And it's completely becoming a vessel and a conduit for life, for the divine. Now that I'm making these videos more often, I don't even talk from my brain. Like, I mean, that sounds silly, but it's like, I literally just connect to a higher source and I ask source before I click record. And I'm like, what does my audience need to hear today? Like, what is the message that I need to, share with my audience? Like, I'm going to step out of the way. I don't even know what I'm going to talk about half of the time when I press record. And I'm like, just speak through me. I want you to use me as a vessel to expand consciousness. And so if there's anything that I want you to learn from this video that I'm making today is take some time out for yourself. Like, truly get to know yourself. Meet yourself beyond the mind, beyond your body, beyond form. Like, connect to consciousness. Connect to that God state. I have a meditation called Becoming the God State inside my course. And this is powerful because you're essentially moving beyond thought. Like, it gives me goosebumps because I don't know if I've shared this on this channel, but the first time that I really connected to consciousness and to the divine, I started like moving my hands in really just like, ways that I don't understand and I would never have come up with like from my brain. But I understand now looking back that it was sort of like light language, but using my hands. And it was like cleansing my chakras and like cleansing my energy centers. And I swear, after I gave myself that clearing, and I still have no idea fully what happened or like what kind of clearing I did. But all I knew was that after that meditation, I completely became a new person. Like, I felt differently. I thought differently, and I knew that it was because I stepped out of the way and I had zero expectations. All I did was relax my body, take some deep breaths, and I allowed the divine to move through me. And in that moment, I felt like my soul was like, this is what you need. And even while it was happening, while I was like moving my hands and clearing my energy, I did not judge myself, like I could tell that my ego wanted to intervene and like wanted to understand what was happening. But again, my soul was like, just trust, like just relax, just trust, like this is what you need. And that's just an example of what could happen when you really step out of the way. Like you just don't know. You don't know what's gonna happen. All you have to do, like your job is to just get out of the way and keep relaxing. Like what meditation really is at the end of the day is shifting or like altering your brainwave states, right? Which is why they say that you should do it first thing when you wake up in the morning or before you go to bed, because it's easier to access those brainwave states before you've sort of allowed distractions to take over, right? Like if you wake up and you look at your phone the first thing in the morning, it doesn't mean that it's not possible to meditate. It would just require more of your energy to slow down your brainwave state. And so that is really the only point of meditation. It's to relax and slow your brainwave state, like slow it down. And you can do this actively with breathing. So if you are listening to this and you're like, I don't even know where to begin with 5 minutes. Begin with 10 minutes. Just sit down with yourself and tell yourself to relax. Like really, just tell yourself to relax. And again, if you need support, you can always join any of my courses. There's always a meditation to come back to yourself. In all of my courses, there's a meditation to meet your soul, because I feel like that is the most important thing. Okay, so if you want to join any of them, there is a meditation to quiet your mind and meet your soul. And so I know I opened this video talking about the gateway tapes because really when I was reading those documents, and there needs to be more videos for me to dissect every single thing. But in this video, basically what I wanted to share is that it's just so fascinating that these documents are out there and they're declassified and they're available for everyone to read. And it just proves what everyone has been talking about all these years. And that is, this body of ours is not even one aspect of reality, right? Like even Joe Dispenza says, we are not observing 99.9% of reality. We're observing such a small amount of reality with our brain and our eyes. Like our eyes filter reality. And it's like, what is possible when we go within? Like what is possible when we can start to look at reality from consciousness, not from our eyes, right? But from the vastness of our consciousness. I can tell you that you will start to see life so differently. You will start to naturally not fear and not doubt, because you will start to connect with the knowing of your soul, that your soul came here for certain purposes. And you will start to connect so deeply with your soul that even if the doubts come up, even if the fears come up, they will not last long. They will be fleeting, because soul will take over. So your first step should always be connect to soul. If there's anything you take from this video, it is the importance of connecting to soul. Okay, if you need help to connect to your soul, you can always book a private text coaching with me. That's something that I offer now as well. So you can find the link below and I can help you. I can give you a detailed plan on what to do. And this text coaching is actually perfect if you don't want to invest in like the full soul session yet. So it's kind of like, a little plunge into the type of coaching that I do. All right. So thank you so much for watching, and let me know if this video resonated and comment below. Okay. See you tomorrow. Bye.